Or maybe, just maybe, this is just God being angry at us. Because remember, in like the Bible, or okay, like I said, if in the Bible, God never said, motherfuckers invent something. Nah, God just said, you kill, you eat. He never said, build cars, build houses, go to, okay. He said, motherfuckers should work, right? Because it was a punishment from the Garden of Eden that to a woman, you're gonna have pain when you are in labor. And then to a nigger, he said, you're gonna eat the fruits of your labor, meaning you gotta sweat, you gotta work hard. But now, motherfuckers, even when God told Noah to build an ark, he told the nigger to build an ark, knowing very well that there's gonna be a shit ton of storm that's coming, right? So now, the thing is, motherfuckers are no longer building arcs. They are creating a storm. Now, we got a shit ton of storm. You ain't got no arc. When the storm pops up, you don't know where to go. That is why now people are just running, acting crazy, feeling like, nah, maybe it was meant to be. Nah, nigga, it wasn't meant to be. You created this problem, but because we are nobodies, right? Only the rich decides for us, and then the poor will eat the crumbs. Like I said, it's necessary to have poor people. It's necessary to have stupid people, but how do you categorize AI or a robot? Is it a smart nigga, or is it a rich motherfucker? This thing doesn't have emotions. It doesn't exist, but it does exist. Do you get what I mean? Maybe the best job right now to have is to become a plumber. Because, there are some certain jobs, AI is going to take time to perform them perfectly, right? Because recently we don't really have that much of robotics that can function like a human being, like run, carry stuff. It's just they just be creating a robot that looks like a hand to carry stuff, not like a fucking human thing. But imagine in the coming years when you're gonna be having robots that looks like me and you. You won't even tell the difference. This thing, it can think, it can eat, it doesn't work. It works, but it doesn't work. Okay, maybe I'm speaking ill of AI, right? Who should we blame? The government, the innovators, or what? I think maybe we should blame it on greed. Greed. Because think of this thing, right? If I'm a motherfucker that created AI, robots, shit like that, and then somehow I get fired because they're no longer in need of my service at the company, do you think I'm just gonna let it slide? Nah, nigga, I'm just gonna hack that fucking thing. I'm just gonna hack the system, and then you know what? I'm gonna rob a bank. I'm gonna hack a bank. Or maybe I'm gonna sell some people's shares. So we're gonna be cyber terrorist attacks in the near future, man. Because of this fucking AI. I can't just sit and watch a motherfucker using my programming to enrich themselves. Meanwhile, they just fired me because they're no longer in need of my service. I'm just gonna be like, man, fuck you. This is so wrong. You can't do that. And then I just create a certain terror, a certain chaos, and then there's gonna be some terrorist attack. We're gonna be bombing some shit. This is what the world or the government is fighting for. All this governance between countries, they just fighting on who's gonna be the richest motherfucker who's leading and controlling other countries. It's crazy, right? So, as much as people enjoyed the show of Dr. Mbuyiseni with ChatGPT and Croc, I feel like it was a shit show. It wasn't supposed to happen at that time. The nigga was just happy because maybe he's the first person to have a conversation with ChatGPT and Croc live on radio. He was just excited about that. Never mind the facts that it was talking about, because AI is gonna be telling you shit like, well, yeah, there is racism, but it's gonna die eventually. It's gonna die down because you know what? Black people, white people, Asian, colored, whatever, we fighting over nothing. This is what AI was just trying to show us. We're fighting over nothing on who's doing what, who was oppressing who back in the days, but we can be fucking one. We will never be one as long as some motherfuckers still thinking the way they are thinking. But now you want AI to tell you that, nigga, we are fighting over stupid shit. So you wanna tell me that our forefathers died for nothing? You want AI to come and tell us that our forefathers died for nothing? Man, fuck out of here, man. I feel like AI in South Africa, we need regulations for that. We can't just let motherfuckers use AI on all these platforms and let it slide because the conversation was interesting. What's going to happen next? It's going to mimic a voice and they're going to fire us. And then they're going to use that fucking voice of ours to carry on with the show. And you know what?
Trejo Tebucho from Turf Loop, but currently residing in Brakpan. I'm a scriptwriter and a filmmaker. I've always wanted to study film and TV production, but due to lack of funds, I ended teaching myself how to write scripts, shoot, edit, and direct short films and podcasts. I started a YouTube channel, LungTrey Studio, where I shoot short films and podcasts on my Samsung.
We live in a world where the system and capitalism turns a blind eye on its hoi polloi. As we all know that nothing is permanent, I welcome you all to the LungTrey segment where we're gonna talk, share, listen and laugh if it's laughable. So sit back, relax. I'm your host, Trejo Tebo here. See you soon.